Hey everyone, welcome back to Sky Factory 2, The Skies of Bradley, episode 22. What'd you guys expect, a fancy intro? Haha, well guess what, you got it, because I got another lucky block for today, and I wonder what is inside. What is inside? We will find out. Should we add some more stuff to it? Should we add some diamonds to it? We've been doing pretty good on diamonds lately, I gotta say, right? Maybe one or two? Yeah, why not? I'm feeling lucky today, right? So 2 diamonds, plus 12, plus 24. Should we do more? Should we do a block of gold as well? Last episode, we got ourselves a couple blocks of gold, so why not, right? That's almost a full lucky block. How much more do we need? Let's do a full luck of luckiness, right? That's a thing, right? Full luck. 100 plus luck? What's that take us to? 96? Let's be sparing on our items here. Let's use 2 pieces of iron. I don't know what else we can use, but I know iron does plus 3, and that should be more than enough. So that is a plus 100 block of luckiness. And I'm gonna try it out in a minute. So I've been doing a little bit of work since last episode. I've been building up the walls, slowly but surely. Things are looking pretty good, and I'm testing out some of the stuff with the void blocks, the void stone here. And I don't know, I'm just kind of trying things out, like I said. I'm not sure if this is the way I'm gonna go just yet, but your opinions and suggestions are always welcome. And just, like I said, this is gonna probably be, I'm thinking either storage, power, maybe all of them together. Might be kind of a cool idea. I like it. So what are we gonna do? Where are we gonna do our lucky block, Mr. Jenkins? Oh, Mr. Jenkins had a baby Jenkins. You guys have a really big family, you know that? Really large family. I'm thinking over here next to this block of obsidian, or not obsidian, but bedrock. Sounds like a great place, right? A lucky villager, really? Really? Are you lucky? That doesn't look very lucky. What do you mean? Mining level of stone, unbreaking 2 and fortune 1 for 17 diamonds? You're crazy. Lucky axe, sharpness 5, smite 1, unbreaking 1, and fortune 1. Well, maybe that's efficiency 2, unbreaking 1, and fortune 3. Okay. So you have a lot of lucky tools, is what you're telling me. Well, fine then. You can stay over there. I'm gonna have to give that guy a name soon. That, and I'm thinking, let's do another one of these single-use safari nets. It's a mystery inside. What are you? You're a sheep that looks like you just came from outer space. You're literally out of this world, sheep. You know this, right? Baha to you too. Baha humbug is what I'm saying. Okay, well, I think it's time to get started working on my wireless charger. I want that thing, and I want it now. I'm sorry, I sound a little impatient, but I am. Hey, you charge my my resonant exchanger real quick, please. Thank you. So while that's draining, I think a good way of getting the whole Enderman Head thing is to make a completely separate farm from our main mob farm that I made a while back ago. Well, it wasn't too far back. So let me get started. I want to start making a small little spawning chamber out on the other side of our mob farm. So let's see. Do I have enough bricks on me? Probably not. Let me grab a few more. And let me show you guys where I'm going to start doing a little bit of building at. And are you not going to move? Okay, I was going to say, you're not confined to just one spot, you know. I don't mind if you move around a little bit. It's not going to hurt you, I promise. So I'm thinking about setting it up. Wow, that looks good up there. I really like that. Looks awesome. Possibly setting this hole up maybe on this side, maybe like right here. This seems like a nice spot, right? So I'm gonna do a little bit of building real quick. I need to get set up a nice small little room, and I'll show you guys as soon as I get finished with it. So let me get started on it, and I'll be back in just a minute. Oh, what does it mean? Honestly, I don't know. Well, I don't know if it does have a meaning or anything, but I think it looks pretty awesome at that. I had pretty good idea when building this, so I'm going to try it out here in just a minute. But so far in the front, we got some dark glass. I like the way that looks. That way we can see inside and watch the action happen, the show. We also got beveled voidstone here on the bottom of the floor and regular voidstone at the ceiling. So let's head on back over to the original place and see what we can do to get started with this show. I want to make myself an auto spawner. Where are you at? Why do I want to cut an auto spawner in half? Does that mean I can have two? Does it mean it's going to work half as good? I hope not. I don't want it to work half as good. I want it to actually work. So it looks like we're going to need some plastic, some sugar, and time for a little bit of speed crafting. So let's get to it. And there we have it. We have ourselves the first auto spawner. So it looks like, how much? What? $600? Whoa. You gotta be kidding me there, buddy. That's a lot. All right, well, you know what? We do have a blaze trapped in this safari net. I'm gonna start using him at first, because I do need some more blaze rods up and running, so I'm just gonna go ahead and do that for now, but I do need a way of powering this. In fact, I need to start thinking of a way to power my entire void base, and what would be cooler than our icon we have over there, Ender Pearls. I like the way that sounds, so let us make, let's see, some Ender generators, right? Wouldn't that be cool? I think so. I've never really used them on such a massive scale, so I'm gonna start with maybe just a few, if I can find them. Ender generators, where are you hiding at? There you are, Ender generator. So we just need some Ender pearls, some eyes of Ender, woo, hello. Yep, definitely gonna have to kill some blazes. A block of iron, ooh, and some furnaces. Pretty sure I got a, okay, one furnace. One furnace is okay. I don't think it'd be a bad thing to craft just one real quick, but I think I still need some more blazes. Yeah, I do. So what I'm gonna do for the time being is I'm gonna snag my capacitor bank here and this guy. We're gonna pop this basic one back here so the way he can start gaining up some more power. We're gonna use this just temporarily to power the auto spawner. And then I also need to get maybe a couple fluid conduits. I'm thinking we'll go with these for now because we need to power it with two things. Well, energy and mob essence. That's what's required to actually spawn the mobs. We do need the safari net reusable here, which is not that recipe whatsoever. It's actually this one right here, 4 ender pearls surrounded by a gas tier. And then whatever mob you want to spawn on the inside. So for this instance, we have ourselves a blaze with a hat, apparently. We'll just put him aside for now. Apparently, you know what? I got another idea. We could spawn some more villagers as well. I had to put our lucky villager here. Fred was like wanting to say hi to him, and I've seen that happen before. Trust me, that's a bad day on everyone's part, and we don't want any part of that. So I went ahead and grabbed the jailer's safari net and put our little friend in there for the time being, in my care. So let's see, what am I needing? We got the room set up, we got power, we got a way to transfer it over. I just need to start the killing, and I got an idea for as far as like, I think a killing mechanism. Let's do some spikes. This was actually recommended by someone in the comments. So we need some regular wood, some wooden swords, and I think like before, time to resume some speed crafting. Back to it. And there we go, 8 wooden spikes. I don't know how many of these I actually need. I don't think I really need 8, but went ahead and made some extra. Why not, right? We also have a few extra iron spikes as well. I don't know if I'm gonna really be using those, but we'll just bring them along anyway. So I think also another thing I might look into making real quick, and it might be kind of a cool idea, is, well, another one of our best friends, the autonomous activator. Let us see. Let's see, I got some tin, piston. Yeah, well, I guess we gotta go back to speed crafting now. And there we have it, our autonomous activator. I think we should be good to go now. Whoa, pig, chill, guy. Whoa. You having fun there? You are? Well, I'll just let you keep doing what you're doing then. So what I'm thinking about doing is grabbing all of these enders that we're, getting from our mob farms and using those inside of our autonomous activator. If they wear out, they wear out, all of them. I don't really mind it. So let's see. Ooh, you are getting pretty full on power. Let's take care of that real quick. Let's drain some of your power into my staff of traveling here. Another thing I should do, just in case I get stranded, I should probably go ahead and charge a secondary staff of traveling and leave it in my bag. Not a bad idea, I think. Right? That's thinking ahead. Let's see, let's do you. All right, we'll just leave that in there and let that charge. In the meantime, we'll jump back over here, and I need to get some elevators set up, I think, over there. So we're just gonna pop out this guy right here in the center and place the auto spawner, which actually looks really cool right there like that. I like it. I like it a lot. All right, so, I think I'm gonna need a few more things though. I'm probably gonna wanna set up my autonomous activator right there, just like that. And inside, oh cool. Let's do that. Make sure that works. Hello? You're not working? Maybe because we need to left click. Ow, okay, working well. That's what I wanted to see. Okay, we're just gonna do that right there for the time being. I need to grab one of these drums. Now, later on I'm gonna be doing this a little differently, but for now this should suffice. All right, I'm just a little worried here. All right, let's set up on this side. We'll set up the drum, and on this side, we'll set up the power. Let's see, let's grab our fluid conduits. We'll set that up right there. We'll set this to insert, and we'll set this side, oops, that's the spawner, to extract without signal. So that way that should start filling up with mob essence. And then lastly, I didn't grab one. So let's jump back over and get ourselves a power conduit. Oh, energy conduit, whatever, same difference, right? Back to the Void Fortress, we'll plop down this way, and set up right there. Oops, hello. There we go, and then this should be set to extract. There we go. So now this guy should have energy, mob essence, and everything it needs to get running. Nice, I like it. Whoa, oh. Silly autonomous activator. Don't you do that to me. All right, so eventually we're not gonna be using this autonomous activator to kill the blazes, of course. I'm just gonna kill the blazes because I need some blaze rods. So that's what we're gonna do and test out here in just a minute. But I keep forgetting things. I need to make some more, well, I'm gonna use these conveyor belts for one. And I think I might have, well, just one fan. I'm going to craft just a few more fans real quick. I don't think I have any more. No. Bloop, 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 bloop. Let's grab some iron. Some iron bars, some iron ingots, and some fans. Let's just do, we'll have 9. Why not, right? That should be fine. We'll put those back in there, put that away, and let us grab our colored blocks of redstone. I think we'll go ahead and put these to some use for now. I don't see a problem with that. Whoa, hey Fred. Oh, it's Villager Fred. Oh, I don't have like a safari net or anything for you. Sorry, you're just gonna have to go. Yeah, I don't have any room for you here. Ow, stop poking me in the butt. Don't need that right now. All right, well, let's go ahead and set these guys up. Oh, hold on, you know what? I got a better idea. Let's pick that up like that. Let's break these in the back, and then we'll place our blocks of redstone right there. Bloop, 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 bloop. And the purple will kind of help match the room, right? So I want these two on the edge to kind of face inward. Oh, darn it. So you're not actually touching then, are you? Well, that kind of stinks. I wonder if I can try something to fix that in a minute. All right, so we're just gonna, oh, why do you work? Why do you work and you don't? This makes no sense to me. Oh, I see. Maybe because the block next to him's getting a signal. Oh, ow. Okay, that's pretty much working. Sits right here, and then I'm gonna go ahead and grab our conveyor belts, and we'll hit these guys all the way here to this autonomous activator block. Nice, looking good. I like it. I like it a lot. All right, now it's just time for a little bit of testing. I think I'm also gonna go ahead and grab these wooden spikes, and we'll place, how do I wanna do this? I know how I want to do this now. And it doesn't require 1, but 2 autonomous activators. So I just went to go do a little crafting on that. Got those guys set up there. And I'm thinking right down in the middle, and I'm going to go ahead and put stone bricks here, is, I don't know if 3 is going to help or hurt, but I'm going to do it anyway. We're going to put the wooden spikes right down the middle. Let me hop right back in here real quick, and we're going to put, ooh, careful, backing up. Okay, stop pushing me, fans. There, okay, this is looking dangerous now. Okay, there we go. Let's get out of here without hurting and pain. There we go. See, that doesn't look too bad, right? And that way I don't have to look at the spikes on this thing. Yeah, there we go. So hopefully everything works the way I want it to. Fans should push anything that spawns in this room against the conveyor belt, which is going to then push them towards the wooden spikes, and hopefully all of them will help damage them, and even faster. And that way, hopefully, at that point, the autonomous activator will have the ender set up inside of them, which will hopefully kill our endermen. That's what I have planned on spawning in here. But first, let's do a little bit of testing with a blaze. Let's see how well this will work. You know what? Let's close this off here for now, and let's hit this up underneath. I think that'll be a good idea. Jetpack energy doing good. And from here, oh yeah, the fans are gonna push me, aren't they? Darn you, fan. And we'll just do that, and that should start allowing blazes to spawn in there. And I'm going to probably need to put a different sword in there. Oh, there they go. There's our first contestant. How are you doing today, Mr. Blaze? Oh, that's not too bad. That's actually doing pretty decent damage. All right. Let's give this guy a left click. Both of them. We'll give this guy an ender. That works. Ooh, already getting blaze rods. I like it. I like it a lot. Oh, whoops. He broke my conveyor belt. My bad. Now there's a little bit of a problem of that. Yeah, I could see that being a problem. Wait, what are you doing? Why are you shooting stuff? Stop shooting stuff. It's not your fault. Stop lighting my place ablaze. Thankfully, I'm not gonna be doing this very long, and we'll have endermen in here and not blazes. But I do need to get something set up in here in order to collect the items. So that's what I'm gonna do real quick. Let's see if we can hop down here again and snag out of here that blaze. Oops, careful. Oh, that's draining my my power pretty well. All right, let's pull out that guy. Ugh, darn fans. We'll let these guys finish up in there. All right, for some reason, this is taking a while to kill him. Let's send it to first slot only. Is he just not, okay, there he is. I was gonna say, is he just not close enough or something? All right, so I had to make a few changes here. We had to apparently have them made without our decision. Thank you, Autonomous Activator, for making the decision for us. We had to get rid of 2 conveyor belts there. Got a few more blaze rods in my arsenal, which I'm happy about. And might have to set up, if I, you know what? I don't need that up there. That's only if I put a blaze in there, right? I don't need no blaze in there. We're going to be setting this up, actually, for endermen. So, with that being said, let's hop back over here and set up something to pick up all of the items for us. So we have 2 options that I know of. That I'm, oops, what's a vac? A vacuum chest from Ender.io or the vacuum hopper, which we've been using kind of both before. I'm just not sure which one I would rather use. I'm kind of thinking and feeling the vacuum chest, but the vacuum hopper will pick up experience for us as well. So maybe that should be the way for us to go here. You know what? That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and quickly craft up the vacuum hopper, and a drum from extra utilities to store our experience. So I'm going to do that real quick, a little bit of speed crafting, and go. And there we have it, our drum and vacuum hopper. Let's go see if we can set these guys up over there. I do need to find a place to store all the items we'll be getting in as well. Mainly, I'm guessing ender pearls, so we should be able to just get by with a barrel, I'm thinking. So let's see what kind of damage we can or cannot do with this little system I set up here. I'm definitely going to have to get some more ender swords as well. First slot only, aim level or aim high. Maybe we should aim low. Take out the Enderman's feet? Can we do that? Is that a thing? No, I probably shouldn't do that. We'll just aim level for now. Now, the other problem we're going to have is, well, first off, this guy needs to just go die. Sorry, my friend. We'll take care of you later. Let's see. He did give us a heart. That was very nice of him. I just need to reuse my safari net now and find myself a suitable candidate. You're not an Enderman. Is there any Enderman around? You're a creeper. And I don't know really what you are. Let's see, is there any Enderman around? Maybe I should make me a nice little platform and set up to where I can have something spawn for me. I do have a big giant mob farm I have turned off at the moment, but I don't feel like going in there to actually have to turn that on or off because I was not very smart and didn't make an on and off switch for that. You actually survived that fall? Well, I give you props, my friend. Oh, Lex Manos. Pretty sure that was a mod developer. Let's see. Let's just do this. We'll set us up a nice little platform out here with our wand of, well, builder's wand of awesomeness. I was going to say equal trade, but that's not true. Let's just do this. Maybe that. Maybe one more of these. And we're good. All right, so I'm just going to wait right over here and watch the magic happen. Mobs, spawn for me. And there we are, an Enderman with a squid on his head. That is perfect. All right, let me come over here because that's an accident waiting to happen right there. Skeleton, stop it. Ooh, modifier. We got repair. What are you? Fred, get out of the way. We don't need any crusty mustard here. So there we go. We got ourselves an Enderman, and I'm just gonna take care of this. Oh wait, this isn't a problem anymore. Whoops. I'll fix that. Don't worry. I'll fix that. That's whoops. Yeah, my bad. Fred, that was Fred's fault. We'll blame Fred, not me. Blame Fred. Not my fault. Let's see. All right, so we got ourselves an Enderman set up in here. Probably should get an on and off switch for this, but I'm not going to worry about that just yet. We need to set up a mechanism to pick up all of these items. Now, I'm thinking if they're going to be flying around here, they're going to be flying around there. Maybe I should make 2. Would that be an idea? Because I'm thinking, you know what? Better idea. Let's pick this guy up. Endermen are 3 blocks tall, right? So that should hopefully work, right? I'm hoping. We'll put our vacuum hopper right there. And we'll set this guy up to export out the back. Can we also export XP as well? Awesome, we can. So that tells me we can use both fluid and item conduits in the same block space. So we'll grab some item conduits, go back over here, go down this way, and we'll see what kind of trouble we can get in there. Fluid conduit. Ooh, this is gonna be nice. And then we could put a facade here as well, right? So extract without a signal. Okay, let's go over here, and we'll also extract without signal there. So this should give us also XP. So there we go. We'll set the fluid right there, and I have this insert Now this is just temporary for now. And then down here, thinking, I don't know how many different items we're gonna have, but I'm just gonna get a couple different barrels up and running. And we'll set these all to insert. Bloop, bloop, and a bloop. That should work. And I made a painting machine, didn't I? I think I did. Let's get that up and running. So painting machine, I got a conduit facade somewhere. One of you. And let's use a stone brick with our conduit facade. We should have elevator music for this process, but that works just fine. Back down here, and to make it look nice, whoops, that didn't work. There we go. That looks nice. I like it. All right, now we just gotta get our stuff in there without dying. For one, let's break our torch. Can I access you? All right, let me just kind of jump in here real quick. Set that in there. Exact copy, no. And then that, and get out of there. We should be good to go. Is that right? That there? Whoa, whoa, that scared me. Enderman, don't scare me like that. Scaring the snot out of me, man. Jeez. Oh, you guys scare me sometimes. You know that? You guys are weird. So there we go. We got mob experience coming in so far. Nice. You guys look upset or something. Oh, this is nice. Check it out. We even got it. Ooh, give me that back. That's mine. We got an Enderman head. Actually, looks like we might need a few more barrels too, because yeah, if they are dropping Manicchio, we might need a couple barrels here. I'll set this to insert. Oops, that's my pickaxe. I need that. Insert. Oh, this is nice. This is magic. I love it. This is a great mechanism. Thank you so much, Enderman. You guys are a great help. I already got my Enderman head. So you know what that means? This is exactly the one I need too from Ender.io. This means, and I will show you right now exactly what it means. Just you wait for it. Don't worry, I have an idea. And I know exactly how well this is going to work for me. You just need a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Let's grab this and this. Make a note block with a little bit of wool and a sound muffler. That's how awesome this is gonna work for us. Because these guys are a little too loud for my liking. I'm gonna put this probably right there. Perfect. Give me that back. Much better. Now I can watch the show without being, well, my ears like bleeding off. Whoa, look at all the Enderman heads. Okay. Looks like we're gonna be doing good on Enderman heads now. Well, that's awesome. Should've just did this in the first place. Well, at least I just, like I said, I won't have to worry about it anymore. Might have a little bit of a problem there. No, it looks like they're making their way off to the edges. Perfect. Exactly what I wanted. And it's a little source of getting ender pearls in, which is exactly what wow. Really? Okay, let's get that wireless charger up and running, shall we? So we got everything in there. We need to do a little bit more crafting because I went ahead and used some of those items before. So I'm gonna grab a couple pieces of silicon. Let me go ahead and get everything set up and we can get that wireless charger up and running. And here we go, 2 double layer capacitors, plus a piece of glowstone, 2 vibrant alloys from our mob farm, and we have ourselves an octadic capacitor. 2 solarium, and you will get us our, what does that do, Majigger? Resonant, ender resonator thing, and then we need some electrical steel. Do I have any electrical steel out here? Please tell me I do. Perfect. That's exactly how many I needed as well. 7 electrical steel, along with our ender resonator. We should have ourselves a wireless charger. We finally have ourselves our wireless charger. Where do we put him though? This is, we don't really need him out in the open. We just need him anywhere attached to this power system. So we'll just put him back here in the back. And slowly but surely, he should be recharging our tools. As long as we set him to insert on power. So what are you charging up right now? Of mine. Okay, jetpack is charged. Staff of traveling is charging. Awesome. I like it. So let me go ahead and put this guy in my backpack before I forget. And going to make sure I have this set in my backpack. That way we don't have this system constantly draining this. Now let's make up the last component of this entire thing. And that would be the ender generator that we need. And I'm going to probably go ahead and make 2 of these just to get myself up and running. So I already got 1 furnace. We need 1 more. Let's grab a little bit of cobblestone. And I'll just do this quick little craft real fast. 1, 2, a couple pieces of iron. We need 2 blocks of iron. I was gonna say stacks, but that's too much. Let's put that away. We'll put that away. And then I believe we only need 4 of these. Get a stack of you. 4 eyes of ender. And then I believe just a little bit of redstone. And I think we're good to go for 2 ender generators. We got some item conduits. We got a little bit of ender pearl on us already. We'll grab a few stacks to get us up and running. Let's get us downstairs. Oh. Huh. Well, to me, this looks like a little bit of a problem. And with the damages repaired, looks like it never happened. Okay, well, it did, but I think I know exactly what happened, and I'm gonna leave some light set up in there. I think some creepers and skeletons and stuff spawned in there, and then those creepers, maybe not the skeletons, but the creepers were definitely not happy with autonomous activators, and just their let's just say their personality had something to say about it. So let's close this up. Really, it's raining now? Seriously? All right, that's fine. Let's go ahead and get this closed up. I don't need this anymore. Now, the only other problem as to why it's not working at the moment should be because of power. So let's get our ender generator up and running. And hopefully this guy will be producing us enough ender pearls to where we won't have to worry about this. But we got our tank here. How are we doing on mob essence? We're doing pretty good. All right, let's grab you for now. Hopefully that is in my inventory. And we'll set 1 ender generator up right there, 1 ender generator up right there. And these fans are getting on my nerves. Let's put a stack of ender pearls in you, stack of ender pearls in you. That'll produce 40 RF for 40 seconds, it looks like. And start spawning us some more endermans. Then all I have to do is just feed this down to our ender generators, and that should hopefully help keep it nice and powered up for us. I don't think we can use Enderman Heads. What just happened there? Why are you giving me ender pearls when I left click? Okay, that's weird. Okay, that's very weird. Okay. Oh, and loot bags. Yes, loot bags. Loot bags are a thing as well. I don't know what that was for, though. Why the Enderman Heads do that? That's really, really weird. Alright guys, well I'm gonna keep an eye on this thing. I'm gonna see how this fares up, and I'll let you guys know how it works next episode, but that's gonna about do it for today. So I wanna say thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Let me know what you guys think. If you guys have any helpful tips, tricks, or comments, feel free to put them in the comment section down below. If you guys would rate the video, these Endermen will continue to hate us all. So thank you guys for watching again, and until next time, we'll see you guys then. Goodbye.